Hello, it's Lumen. We've got Arena. Game started up really quick. Facing off against Eric, who's 458, Myrmidon, who's 288, and BK609, 358. So pretty reasonable table here. I'm in the third seat. I'm gonna say goodbye to chat, as I've been doing the last few days. Hello, CW. My chat probably moved a bit. Is this where it should be? No. Alright. Chat's gone. At least for me. First pack, Wood Hut Extender's the best Ock here. Some good baking support. Possibly for someone. I'm happy with a Skillful Renovator wheel. Or Scythe, or Baker, or Charky. The Miner is less clear. Rammed Clay is really good, but so is Bookcase. I could get pretty rewarded for either. I'm gonna take the Rammed Clay. I like Grocer. Grocer's pretty good. It's great for big houses. Nothing going wrong here. Definitely some fun wheels in this pack. Master Builder, Master Bricklayer. Clay Plasterer, 4 fence pieces. If I end up in 5 rooms, I'll only need this clay to renovate. I can spend the rest of my clay as fences. And then Loom is going to be the pick here over Clay Supply. Hard Porcelain in the game is pretty interesting. Could be a good Scullery. And if I wheel Skillful Renovator, I'll definitely hope to hit Scullery on the wheel. One thing worth thinking about in the Rammed Clay versus Bookcase first minor pick. Bookcase wants you to get a Hearth unless you hit a Schnapps Distiller. And Rammed Clay takes out some clay, or reduces the chance that clay stacks up. So I think Rammed Clay is usually the better pick if it's in the same pack as Bookcase. They both want clay, but Rammed Clay, I feel, is more intrusive. Plowmaker Loam Pit, hello. Whenever you can get 3 fence pieces on day labor, that's a good deal. Papermaker is looking good, actually, but not compared to Plowmaker. Yeah, some pretty good cards here. I'll be happy to wheel anything, really. Yeah, this is a good hand. Things are going well to start off here. I'm not even that sad I passed Seasonal. Even though I'm getting Loam Pit here, like, don't really need Seasonal that much when I have a Grocer. Don't really need this Reed Pond either. Or Water Worker. Irate Winter Caretaker is the best Ock here. Water Worker second best. But neither of them help me that much. Wood Hut Extender doesn't cost that many reed. I don't think I need a helper to get my 3 read for rooms, and then Grocer covers the read for my Reno. The miner is probably Strawberry Patch over Feed Pellets. Could I possibly justify Sheep Whisperer here? Yeah. There's so many crops in the game. Yep, that's fine. I don't think Canoe's that playable for me. Drinking Trough and Stable are okay enough. They both cost me a fence piece. Master Builder. Oh, and I can de-draft Hard Porcelain, or I could I actually get enough clay? Oh, Scullery versus Hard Porcelain here. Whoa. Scullery Skillful Renovator is really neat, honestly. I'm probably getting Ock first move. Master Builder's almost certainly 3 points at the end of the game. Actually, Master Builder's 2 points for me if I plow 6 fields. Sheep Whisperer is probably off the team, but not for sure. Oh, this is interesting. So what I was saying about 2 points is that if I have 5 rooms and 6 fields and 4 pastures, that fills up my farm. I mean, I could just play a 3 pasture space game or plow twice instead of thrice. Both of those are fine. I don't have... Yeah, I think Master Builder's probably still right here over Master Bricklayer. Master Bricklayer just flames out a lot, and I'm probably already winning if I'm using it well. Then Basket over the Mound here. Feeding looks like animals this game, animals and veggies, so Thresher doesn't help me that much. So I'll take Cattle Buyer. Not expecting to use it either. Alright, good hand. I like this. Hoping to open Skillful Renovator into Scullery. Into Reedstone Food. Storehouse Keeper seat 1. Okay, well. Forget my idea. And there's a Field Watchman. Lots of grain stuff this game. That's probably where the baker is. Nothing wrong with getting Reedstone Food here. But yeah. Blue is going to start. And I got my choice of 2 wood or 2 clay. I'll take the wood. Yeah, there's definitely Well, it's definitely looking like a baking fight. Yeah, I'll take the wood. There's definitely a case to take the clay, but I'd rather see sheep flip. Oh well. I think I'm still happy to play free Skillful Renovator. Though, I would guess red probably does something like Seed Seller, even though that's not necessarily what I would do. 2 Reed and 3 Wood are both pretty nice for Field Watchman. Scythe Worker. So Baker probably got taken by blue. This Scullery has to be pretty good for me. It is also Deception on Wood Hut Extender. How good is this compared to just waiting for 4 clay next round? I don't know. Should I have taken 2 clay? I don't know. Hoping to get 4 wood. And if I don't get 4 wood, I'll just take Reedstone. Even though that's not necessarily my biggest need at this point. I just can't stop myself. Blue is ready to build Clay Oven round 4. Purple has room parts. Fireplace parts. I'm gonna claim I get wood on the wheel here, and if I don't, I can still just play Wood Hut Extender. Sharky. So yeah, my opening pack went Sharky, Baker, Scythe. You know what I really could have done round 1 is take the 2 clay for being able to play Sheep Whisperer early, but I mean, Scullery's probably just better. The combination of having Skillful Renovator down, even though it doesn't do that much right now, with Scullery and a Wood Hut Extender, I feel like it fits really nicely. Four clay for red. Good bit of food in this opening, as far as I can tell. Once blue builds Clay Oven, red will need something. Though they can take a hearth and so bake. I mean, because they have Scythe Worker down already, baking in a hearth might be their best option. Because they're going to have so much grain. Like, I don't know if you actually need to have 3 grain fields down. If you have Scythe Worker. Like, actually, is it even a big deal if red eats 3 raw grain? Like, I don't know if I would even mind eating 4 raw grain as red here. If they want to still play an Ock next round. Like, Field Watchman Scythe Worker is so much grain. I should also consider building instead of playing Wood Hut Extender. Start player. Yeah, they misclicked. Think. Reedstone, 4 clay, build, 3 wood, 4 food are all fine. Alright. I'll just try to be a good player and see what happens. And by that I mean let's see if I can get growth to flip in round 5. Screw this free read. If I play Wood Hut Extender in like round 7, that's still basically full value. I'm not getting Reedstone. Well, I might actually. Blue needs an oven. Well, define need, I suppose. Purple with a first action start. That's interesting. Oh, I passed bookcase. Purple looking like... Oh, they don't need to play an... Or they don't need to take wood because... Like, some baking thing is getting bought by blue or red here. Almost certainly. So blue has to decide whether they want to lock up Clay Oven or if they're fine taking 4 food second action. It looks like the latter. I'm heavily assuming red is going to buy a hearth and so bake. 4 clay is okay for me, so is 3 wood. Blue's taking 4 food, I would think. Red's so baking. So if I don't take 3 wood, it goes to blue? Or purple. I'm gonna risk that the clay is gonna pile up bigger. And this wood can't be bad for me. Ooh, furniture. And I passed Master Bricklayer along. That's a little scary. Furnisher Master Bricklayer is an actual combo. Alright, good player test. Bad player. Okay. Everyone looks to have good feeding here. 5 play for red. I'm debating between Reedstone and 4 wood. Three reed's definitely fine. Purple did need to take the sheep before starting, in my opinion, and that did happen. Blue takes 3 reed. A little interesting with Storehouse Keeper played. Hey, red starts. What a pal. Oh. Yeah, okay. Straw thatched roof. Sure, that's a thing. So, do I want to let red have 6 wood? No. Am I okay taking 3 wood? Sure. What could go wrong? I mean, red might just take 6 clay and Reno. Oh my god. A lake growth game? Really, Vincent? At least... I can't complain too much. I only have to start once. Is this right? I'm actually not sure it's right to do that. 2 ox for purple. I'm probably taking 6 food on the wheel if it's allowed. Paper maker, right, that was a thing. That was a thing. I mean, I have a grocer and a plow maker. And I haven't played Wood Hut Extender yet. I'm growing first. Am I going to be okay this game not playing Wood Hut Extender? The classic Lumen move. I could build this many rooms, but why would I? I like that. It's increasingly looking like rooms 4 and 5 are for chumps. We'll see how careful my opponents are with start player for grow. I expect they're going to be, these players are strong enough to understand that stuff. Oh, a mini pastures in the draft. That's true. I forgot about that one. Well, there's a lot of resources in the game too. Specifically wood. Oh, red's gonna play Clay Plasterer right now. Well, you know, I'm looking at a round 7 growth game where I grew first, a furnisher water worker over here, field watchman that's about to build 3 rooms, and 2 rooms already open. I mean, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Let's just get the Plowmaker Loom Grocer going. I don't think the Loom has great odds of striking here. I am gonna need some big point ceiling if I do this 3-room thing, because Field Watchman's game is very good. Red's game's very good. Purple definitely has outs to some huge ceiling. I'm expecting red to build. Though, because I didn't take 2 read... Well, no, even if I did take 2 read, they'd still be going before me. Alright, I believe I'm supposed to plow these 2 spots first, then these 2 spots, and then last I can decide if I'm building rooms 4, 5, 6 or not. Blue plowing right now? How is that possibly better than Reedstone Food or playing Baker? Or just taking 2 read? I feel like Reedstone Food's really good for blue. I don't understand this plow, but... okay. Red's gonna bake and net 2 extra food off of every grain baked. This feels like a bit of a wasted action. Because they want to sow this stage. They want to sow bake this stage. But I guess they gave themselves food for 2 stages with that move. So it's not that bad. It's probably fine, actually. Blue doesn't risk red trying to start build. Which I think is wrong when you have Wood Barterer. A better move than start player here, in my opinion, is Reedstone Food. Or 6 wood. I mean, both of them are fine. Wood Barterer lets you build off of either move, so I think that's a miss by blue. How good do I think my odds are of getting the sheep? I mean, I could just take 2. I can hold them. I had dreams of sowing a grain and a veg this round. Or this stage, rather. I'm gonna 3 stone first, let everyone else do their actions. Okay. I'm okay with that. Purple is going a little slow. So now I think what I'm doing is 4 clay, fence 14. Hmm, 13's probably better. And I think I should be spending all my clay, because I do expect to loam pit, and I still have 1 clay on Grocer for question mark. I didn't see Constable. I didn't see Furnisher or Wood Barterer. I didn't see Field Watchman. I'm gonna claim it's not a Constable game, and therefore I can fence 12. And the move I need to fade is red taking 4 sheep. But they're just gonna start player, I would assume. Two more sheep in the game is something I like. I mean, this isn't a terrible so big for Myrmidon, but it's really not ideal. Build well and plow are a couple really good moves for me. I do want to get the well down soon, because I'm really scared, or I am scared of Papermaker, this Ox stuff playing Master Bricklayer into a Furnisher, build a couple majors kind of thing. Why am I not taking 2 pigs? Lumen, what are you doing? You have breeding pigs staring at you in the face. You fenced. Oh my god, get a brain. I can buy the well next round. I don't really care about 1 food. Ooh, actually... Yeah, I got a scullery food to pay for another plowmaker. Loomer Strawberry Patch is going to be a really good start player round 11 move. Master Bricklayer did not happen. Five clay is going to be available for me. Well, no hearth for me, but I should be fine on a fireplace. So 5 clay is not that different than 4 clay. It probably wasn't going to be anyway. No, 5 clay was better than 4 clay if I was going expensive fireplace. Okay, I do need a fireplace. And a clearing spade? Oh, this is so much overkill for red. This is so overkill. You do not need this much stuff with Field Watchman. Cows come early. Whoa. Okay. Maybe I should have taken more capacity. And I can't actually reno well this turn without taking 2 moves to get the reno parts. I am so glad I don't have more rooms right now. Look at how crazy things have to be, like, fighting for growth. Purple has 2 miners left in hand, I think. Maybe I can buy the well first. I really like that red is sowing. That's good for me. And my chances of sowing next turn. I probably want to start loom first move, even with 2 cows available. I have so much to do here. A little too much to do. And I currently have no point ceiling showing, which is not great. I think I am going to play the fireplace here over the well. Grocer costs 3 food to get down to the grain and 5 to get down to the veg, which means the ox costs 6. Well, yeah, I can't afford it, to get down to what I need to get down to otherwise. If I buy the well, then I can't play loom. I am going to play grocer here, assuming cheap ox available. I should probably be a little more concerned about the skillful renovator wood, but that's really just loom and stable wood. Oh, no, I can totally afford loom if I build the well. Grocer gives me a wood. Sometimes I'm slow, but I do figure it out most of the time. Still mostly concerned with red beating me. I was a little slow setting up my food, but I think it's all okay now. Blue's not renovating. They might reno here. This round, rather. So I want to start So and reno. Purple has feed pellets. And if I get locked out of any of them, 2 cows seems really good. Okay. I could very easily end up regretting this. But I was thinking that renovating with the loom is, like, kind of adequate. Oh, okay, well... If I'm allowed. It has to be better to buy the well. Also, Skillful Renovator is giving me wood. Why was I ever worried about not having enough wood? Lumen bad at counting. Right now, I'm set to have 8 sheep if I can hold them. I will need to eat a lot of sheep if I don't, or if I do sow. So I probably just sow later. How okay is Major Loom? Probably okay. I probably want to eat 2 sheep. Yeah, I think Major Loom is fine. It gets me to 6 food this harvest if I eat 2 sheep. I can still breed all 3 types that way. I'm gonna need to eat 2 sheep if I want to breed 3 types, or stable. Yep, red does a very expected grain seeds, clearing spade, get all the grain off. All that good stuff. Purple having fences, I hope, means that red is less likely to end up with a bunch of animals. My position's okay here. I have an extra cow and 2 extra pigs if I don't build more stables or pastures. Cultivation flips. I think I get it. Nice, and I get Urgent Wish next round. I would have to assume. Yeah, this is going great. Why would I ever build a 4th room? I probably want to get this this second veg in the ground too, so I'm just gonna eat this cow. Whoops. It's not what I meant to do. 1. And the boar are going here, whether they like it or not. Three sheep is actually pretty good, isn't it? And then last move, Renault Strawberry Patch. Oh, you know what's funny? Is that there aren't enough regular Wish for Children actions left in the game for all these empty rooms to be filled. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 3 sheep. The other moves are plow, and I don't know if there's another one. I can fit these. This is 7 food because of the loom. It's at worst 7 food if I eat these all. It's Animal Patrol against blue and red. Purple takes BMW here. Ah, no Renault. Okay. Well, I'll get farmland. That's totally fine. Red done with grain seeds now. That's good for me, because I think I want 1 more grain seeds if I get another sow. But that might be overkill in terms of like what I actually need to win this game. Oh, ugh. This is a 3 food sheep. Because loom gets me 3 food for 7. I mean, I need to take farmland here. There's no other real action space I can take. There was a stable architect this game. It looks like blue has it. I would really like some more stables this game. Here's a couple ox for purple, or at least one of them. It is 2 ox, otherwise they would have paper made the first one. Okay, so purple's planning a no plow game. I mean, it's possible red doesn't let me grow here, but I don't have to worry about that anymore. Ravenous Hunger is fun for them. Alright, I think I'm winning. I think I'm probably winning. So that's great. Winning's good. Veg into 3 cows. How much do I care about start player? Oh, also, what the heck is this resource recycler doing? What? And what? This does nothing. Like, there was no point playing this. The extra food from Papermaker's offset by the fact that you needed to play a 2-food Ock on Writing Desk. Like, this costs 1 food to show off. Oh, it gives you a vegetable, so it's net 2 food. Okay, fine. I realized what was going on. How about start mini pasture into Reno Strawberry Patch? Into growth and no, Plowsow and stables? Do I have enough food for that? Ugh. Can't hurt to start. I think mini pasture's a point of capacity. Is it? It lets me hold 6-4-3 in the end without building stables. Honestly, cultivation... How much do I need it? Not much, so... Yeah. I do want to get this Reno out of the way. Because that means... Well, red is probably not renovating anyway, but this makes it more certain. Right now I'm eating 2 sheep anyway. But if I play mini pasture, then I have to eat a 3rd, or eat a veg or something. And I have now decided that that's okay. I'll eat a raw grain? Anyway, I'm definitely hitting 50, so... I'm at my final sheep points right here. final grain and veg points, but I have moves. There's a stack of 7 food on traveling. That's going to be 8 that I think I can get. I think I'm leading Urgent Wish. There should be a couple 4 food options. I have another raw grain. I have a pig. 2 loom. Two from the round space. 2 loom, 2 round, 1 raw grain, pig. I guess I'm still 2 food short that way, but 2 food short is fine. There are like, I don't know, 7 action spaces where I can get 2 food next round. So I want grow, stables, food, question mark. Yeah. How worried should I be about Blue's game? .13 Reno fence. Let's call it a 12-point Reno fence. Actually, an 11-point Reno fence because of their wood quantity. Their Plauso is 6 points, and they have 8 plus 11 is 19. Okay, 35 after Plauso and Reno fence for Blue. They have 35. I should not be worried. This looks very safe. I could probably open chat right now, but I'm not going to. Ugh, I did this awkward. Ah! Animal OCD has a cost in time. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how I've played this. This has gone pretty nicely on almost all accounts. Food recount, I'm at 2. Loom gets me to 4, raw grain 5, pig is 7, need 9. Day labor, fishing, veg, cow, pig, sheep, traveling. Grain utilization, cultivation. 9 spaces. There's even possibly another one I'm missing that I can get 2 food from. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with chat for this last round. We got there. Hello, chat. I'm looking at the top here because it wasn't a super active chat. It was 3 rooms all along. It was CW. Thank you, Marushka, for banning a spammer. Doe, I'm playing against your buddy. That's why you were watching. Okay. Field fences is cool for Myrmidon. Rainier had me at an easy 50. I don't know when you had that, but you were definitely right. Yeah, Thrall, regarding rewatching, you go to my profile page, click videos. The videos are there for 2 weeks, as Rainier says. Cultivation. Myrmidon stable would be 1.1 food. But this looks very Mason-y. This is a point and 4 food. All right, now to real time. Thanks, Rainier. Excellent pivot. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, RageNet's drafts are ridiculous. They are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it shows how strong growth is against people who don't quite understand how to value wood and growing and such, or how to farm efficiently like this. Though you think RageNet's a fortune teller in terms of actions? Maybe. Writing down all the cards in draft, I mean, it's not illegal. It's definitely something you do in turn-based, so I don't think it's something we can look down on anyone for. Yeah, Thrall, do you want to choose a better word than that? Oh, whatever. I'll allow it this time, but, like, don't don't go around saying inbred too much, I guess. But what do you mean? Do you mean, like, we have a stagnant meta? Where are my points, actually? I don't think it's worth risking this 2-point move. Even though I don't think I have a point move after this. Oh, I have Loam Pit. I have Loam Pit. If start stays open. I actually showed everyone I have Loam Pit, and I think I have enough food, right? 2 right now, Loom is 4, Pig is 6, Grain is 7, 11 after veggies, yeah. If we all talk with each other, we could believe the wrong things. I mean, that's kind of true, Thrall, but I don't think I'm married to my opinions, and I'm willing to change them if I see evidence for it. But part of the reason I would claim it's worth listening to me is because I've played so many games, and my record is what it is. Big Country is the only strong off-meta 2-room play. True. Though, I mean, 3 rooms is plenty fine. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with 3 rooms being a minimum in 99% of games. Right, the amount of competition there is from other metas, I think, is good enough proof that, you know, if you play Lumen style, you're gonna do pretty well, I would like to think. I'm breeding 3 points here, so I'm scoring 56. That's pretty cool. No, the France and WM will never happen at from their current states. But if you, like, if the Play Agricola project to get fan-made cards as extra expansions for Revised, parts of it could definitely eventually show up if things continue to be popular. It is a Mason. Well, Rainier, as you posted on the Play Agricola thread, I think there's some time. I don't think they need one for another year and a half. I would like to see it too. I think that's part of making Revised a fantastic version of Agricola. Yeah, that's my best guess. Your favorites are G4, 5, 6, though? I think G6 is still too inflationary. Would anyone like some Chipotle? Gonna do a Grubhub order. I mean, I'm a huge Chipotle fan, Plum Bob, but did you mean to ask the entire chat? Oh no, it's fine to talk about this, Thrill. How do they win so much if their drafting is wrong? Well, okay. So, how can different playstyles still compete if they aren't optimal? So the secret is, my playstyle is probably not even close to optimal. Like, it's just impossible for humans to understand this game perfectly. But yeah, like, the draft is only part of the game too, and if you're really good at tactics and being aggressive on certain aspects of the game, you can pretty much build rooms aggressively and have a very high win rate and find some really strong streaks. Or, you know, Doe could be correct and they've got a crystal ball. Right, really cool 56 here. Really cool 56. Get up to 4th. Getting pretty close to my goal amount of points. I said like a week or two ago that 1830 would be a really solid place for me to end on. I still take 31 minutes when I'm not looking at chat. Interesting. Oh, yes. Against high-skill opponents, I think RageNet doesn't do very well at all. Hey, Myrmidon. Like, if you look at RageNet's game history, there's some real low scores in there. And I bet you, if you just go into those games, those are late growth. Almost all of them. I think knowing how to be good in late growth games is a gigantic skill. And maybe I'm partially saying that because it's one of my best skills, but, you know. Yeah, and just to note, like, I grew first. I built 3 rooms. I got Urgent Wish in round 13, and my actions are 1 less than the highest one in the game. Rooms does not always equal actions. So yeah, I obviously had some very efficient stuff here that worked out great. Yeah, I think RageNet probably is better at winning tables with 1 or 2 weak players. I think that's probably true. Ends almost every sentence in chat with a winky face. That's funny. You should have played Wood Barterer and go for first room. I don't mind this. I think this is fine. Like, get your baking set up. I really don't think there's much wrong with this. But when you see that you're going to grow third, you should really get farming faster, is what I would argue. I don't know how good this corn scoop was for you. It just didn't look like you were ready to pivot to farming when you saw you were growing third in a round 6 or 7 growth game. Yeah, it's possible you were just doomed too. It doesn't mean you need to play it though. You could save your wood. You can let your miner bee save a wood. That's totally fine. But yeah, as Rainier says, those 3 are early growth focused. I mean, no real surprise here that in a late growth game, double late growth person with 3 rooms wins. Like, there are some things in this game that aren't worth fighting for. And regular Wish for Children round 11 and later is one of them. Really cool Scullery game. I'm not sure when the last time I played Scullery was, but this one worked out really nice, with Plowmaker and Grocer being food needs. Got the fireplace in time. Red didn't build the well, which I thought they were going to go for. But they were also short on wood at that point. So yeah, a lot of good breaks, but also good strategy on my end, I think. And with that, I am going to head off for today. We can do a quick check of the arena standings while I look at if there's anyone to raid. Ooh, Catchy Slim up at 1833. Just squeaked ahead of RageNet here. Bulldozer. Paul. Climbing. Climbing that ladder in the late season push. Yeah, I don't see anyone to raid here, so we are done. Thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Obviously, it's a little less interactive when I'm not watching, but again, as we are so close to the end of the season, I would like to keep these games as clean as possible. And then I saw I was 4th in the overall rankings. And that seems to be